أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Greetings, traders. It is I, Abdul Shabazz, and this is some real change stock options trading journey. And today, April the 2nd, this is not an April Fool's. You are looking at a momentary meltdown of the market. Good morning, Dr. J. Good morning, Hamza. Wa alaikum assalam rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What a day we're going to have. Lance, Big Money Lance, we're going to have the best day of our trading career today. The market is melting down, and I don't know why. Does someone know any news? Doesn't matter. The reaction to it is not good. We have had a huge 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I had to count on my fingers how far we've dropped. $5. $5 drop? $5 drop? $5. But the question is, will the market keep dropping? Will the market find a bottom? Do we get in at the beginning with this drop? How many people have woke up this morning in panic because of their long-term positions? Because they don't know the signs when they see them. They didn't see this shooting star yesterday. I hope you guys I was getting ready to ask the same question, Lance. I put out that alarm yesterday. That alarm went off, and boy, did we continue to drop. Yes, we had a bounce, but all of those bulls are underwater. And at market open, they are going to be trying to get out of their position as soon as possible, humanly possible. Will the market find a bottom here, or will it be a fake false bounce? More like a dead cat bounce. This is an unprecedented drop. There's gonna be a lot of money made. Just pray and hope we're on the right side. It's gonna be a very interesting day. Very interesting day today, guys. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to some real change. Today, it's going down. Literally. Unbelievable prices on the spot. I got to be seeing something wrong. Unbelievable prices in the puts. Lance, you seeing these? Hamza, you seeing these prices on the puts? No money on these puts. Zero money on these puts. Two things for certain, one thing for sure. It's getting ready to go down in 30 seconds, and we're going to see what is going down. Guys, what do you think? Do we participate in the calls, or do we participate in the puts? Right out the gate. Calls are very expensive with a lot of upside. Wow. Well, let's see. Let us see. Let us see. Will the market bounce here? Okay, now we got some good prices. Just market hadn't opened yet. My goodness. Thought I saw a death candle yesterday, huh? Yeah, kind of believe it's going to bounce here. I'm willing to see. Who's willing to see with me? Who's willing to take a call with me here? Huh? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Lance says, I am. Well, just that quick, Lance, we've gone from green to red. You can stand down for a second, buddy. We get over that 518.5, Lance. Let's get it. What is going to happen? Who knows? Alrighty. Let's see what level 2 has to say. I need to see level 2 for a second, Lance. And Hamza, Dr. J, everyone else that is watching. Thank you for tuning in. We know the first 5 minutes are going to be volatile. So I suggest we stick to our regular game plan and stand down. And see what the market decides to do. We still have to wait for edge. It doesn't matter what the market does when we're not around. It only matters what the market does when we are around. We're gonna make money either way. Calls, puts, doesn't matter. Just looking for clear structure. And we're looking like a little bit more room to the downside. I want to get ready. 519 puts, and I'm thinking about a 518 call. I went ahead, took a put there, guys. Took a put there. I'm going to be very, very tight with it. Ready to switch at a moment's notice. Again, this is not financial advice. Acting upon what I see. If we can get to the 517.5, have a little bit more downside. Remaining patient. Remaining patient. Yep. Just as I thought. And just like that, guys, I am in the money. In a winning trade. 5 minutes into the market. We're up nicely. 5 minutes into the market and we are up nice. Did anybody get that put with me, Lance? Anybody get that put with me? Real tight with it. Real tight with it. Wa alaikum assalam. Okay. See what she's doing. Starting to turn a little. Exactly, Lance. Exactly. I'm in a 519 as well. I'm in a 519 put. I went ahead, went deeper in the money because this line that I have drawn here, if we make it to that, oh my goodness, watch what happens. I love being in the money early this morning. Who's else in the money with me, please? Someone. Who's else in this car with me to the bank? That's all I need to know. Is anyone else in the car traveling with me? Someone, is anyone please traveling with me? Start taking a little bit of profits right now. Come on, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Show you where I got in at. It was up here. In the money already. I have no idea where it's gonna go, Lance, but I know I'm waiting for this purple line here. I know that much. Is any another question? Is it Mo Money Trade said me? All right, let's give it up for Mo Money. Thank you for joining us, Mo Money. We are getting some monies today. It was a very unusual day today, so we had to adjust our rules just a little bit. Just a little bit. We have to adjust our rules just a little bit to go with this great money-making opportunity that we see right here in front of us. We're right at that purple line, guys, that I have drawn. I want to blow it up. I want to blow it up. Let's give it up for these lines. Nobody gave us these lines. Nobody told us about this. You will not see this on anyone else's chart. Only here on Some Real Change. And you see how we touched that line and bounced right off of it at the 517.5? Not a problem. That's a knock on the door. That's the first knock. Oh, they better hold on, buddy. Oh, buddy, they better hold on. There's a second knock on the door. We knocking on the door of the bank. This is the door to the bank. If the price starts trading beneath this, you want to see some bull covering? Strap on, buddy. Strap on. No diddy. But you want to see some bull covering. You just hold on. This is the third time we're knocking on this door. Oh, knock, 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 knock. Open up and let me in. It's just me and my friends trying to get some of this money. So grateful for the opportunity to trade this morning. What did I tell you? Come on, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I said if we crack this purple line, and for those of you who wanted to wait on the sideline, it was another opportunity for you to get in. I just can't take it no more. Woo, man, gosh almighty. I told you when we started, I said this is going to be the best trading day ever. I told you. Oh, I told you. Oh, I told you. I'm going to get out right there and just take some more. Just to take some more. I mean, unbelievable trade. Right out the gate, it's 9:40 and I'm going back to bed. Unbelievable move. Unbelievable. Lance, you too quiet. I know you cutting up. More money? Are you still getting more money? Guys, 517.2 is a daily support line, and that's why I got out there, because it is a daily support line. I knew that once we cracked this, that they was gonna knock on the door. Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy, and congratulations to you. I am out as well. I know Lance is still holding on. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Hold on, Lance. Hold on. But let's keep in mind that this is a valid support area. The market gave us this 518.1 and 517.5 only comes from some real change. So let's go ahead and remove that right now. What a day. But guess what? It's not over. It's not over. Oh, there's going to be a bounce. There's all of these bears like us who just cashed out. Might still have some runners. Also at this daily support area, this might be an area where bulls come back in. And that's why I got out. We're not marrying this trade. We're only dating her. Charles, are you on board and present? Captain Charles, cool. Are you here with us this morning getting money, my brother? Lance, tell me where you at, buddy. Yes, sir, he's here. Yes, sir. Team Charles is one of our newest members to the team, but he is definitely vital and crucial, as he is instrumental in helping us go to the next level. He's going to show me and teach me how to keep us exclusive and how to gain more value as we continue. Again, let's get a breakdown of why this happened. Okay, pull up a chart here and let's go here to the 2-minute Fibonacci chart. Now, I don't know what the news was, guys, but it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the response. Dan, how you doing, buddy? Dan, were you on that bus with us? Because it was a bus. It was too many of us going to the bank for a car. We needed a bus. Very huge drop. Now you have all of this action happen pre-market. Again, we've seen it go the opposite way pre-market as well, indicating that they didn't even need retail traders to move the market. The market had already dropped $5 prior to the market open. So we were looking at a possible call as well, thinking that this would be a good opportunity to take profits, thinking that bulls would wake up and see this as an opportunity to buy here. So we identified the 518 area as a potential area to take a call, but it never got there. In fact, right after that, let me switch it to the actual stocks here. Actual candles. Okay. Right after that, we opened up. And if you guys know, this is a play right out of the playbook. And this is exactly why I switched to a put. Right here. and I'm going to pull it up and show you. And for those of you who would like the playbook, it's absolutely free. All you have to do is go click in the bio and get a copy of the playbook. Now, pulling it up now. Aha! There she is. This was straight out of the playbook. And this is exactly where I got in at once we started trading below this doji. That let me know that the bulls were not serious about taking the price higher. That also let me know that for all the traders who had to go to work this morning, who had long positions in the SPY, this would be an area where they would start to cover. And then I showed you the 517.5 area. I said if the market breaks that, we're going to drop even further and you will see more covering. And that's exactly what happened. 518 was the indicator. The 517.5 were the bulls covering. And we came all the way down to a weekly support area. And as I stated, it is not over yet. The only question is, okay, that is quite all right. Yes, indeed, Dan, it was a morning star. You called that right, buddy. That was the trade. Lance said I got out, got back in, lost a little, but then got out with a net win, and that's all that matters. You are net positive 15 minutes into the trading day, and we normally don't even trade this early with all of this unprecedented action, and then a very weak response by the bulls leading into a morning star. Oh, we had to take that, and we did. But more importantly, I'm grateful that you guys were able to make some money, and that's what it's all about. Not cheering for me, I'm cheering for you guys. And thank you for joining me this morning, because you could be anywhere. There are so many people on YouTube right now. There's so many. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Trading is a lonely business. It is just us and our computers. But whenever we have the ability to join and team up with people that's on the same road as we are, it makes the journey a little more pleasant. And it is definitely pleasant to come to the market and trade with you guys in the morning, especially when we win. Now the market is starting to base here. But again, there was another weak, very weak response by the bulls. This is the 2-minute chart. I want to break it down to that 2-minute chart to see quick action when it happens. Normally we go off the 5-minute, and I still do. And it was the 5-minute chart that enabled us to stay in this trade a little longer, but also avoid this bounce at support. So now the only way we would even consider taking another put is if we break 517.4, 517.1. Other than that, it's going to be just a little patient. You can also look over here on the daily chart, and you can clearly see, and I need to do a little more coloring due to everything that took place here recently. Let's go ahead and change these. I have a little bit of time. And guys, don't feel bad at all, because there are plenty of times where we've come to the market and we've lost money quick. Being the fact we've made money quick has just the way it goes sometimes. Please don't feel guilty. Don't feel like you're forced to trade, because you've made some good money so quickly. Don't feel like you're forced to trade. We took what the market presented when the market presented it, and now we're back on the sidelines safely and watching. Again, we can see here on the daily chart that the market is basing here at this daily support level at 517.2. Again, a beautiful shooting star. Yesterday started off with a gap up. But once we started trading underneath that shooting star, we made some money. And once we broke that 522, what a drop. Right now, the market is really looking bloody red for the week. Let's take a look at the weekly candle as well. This is what she's looking like for the week, and it's Tuesday. It is only Tuesday. Aha, there she goes. There she goes. There is another opportunity, but not for me, guys. I'm going to stay on the sideline as far as taking another put right now. I'm more interested in a call when the algos present one. But very clear opportunity to take the put. I just don't see the structure. I understood the structure. Let me show you this also on the line chart. On the line chart, guys, we had the break of a V also at the same area what I got in at the 517. Liquidity was provided here by the bulls. Very little liquidity, but enough that once we crossed that 517, or rather the 518, the drop was imminent. There is no liquidity here to go further down. The only thing there is long-term bulls who may continue to cover their position. That's not quite enough for me to suggest to the team that we go further with our puts at this area. I'd much rather see another bounce from the bulls, then that would give us liquidity to take it down. We've made the money, and like I said, don't feel pressured into taking a trade. Rather, set your alarm. Remember, I said I wouldn't even consider it unless we got under the 517.4, but it doesn't appear that we're doing that right now. So a much safer trade would be let the bulls respond. Let them bring the price up, and then let the bears crush them. And then we can get back in a put on the bear covering, on the bull covering, sorry. Right now, there's just not any bull covering. And of course, we have to let the market close, and this is why we have different looks. We can see the market is still basing at the 517.2. Haha. This could be the beginning of an inverted hammer. There is liquidity right here. The left shoulder right here. This is forming a head. A little less than 1 minute to complete that head. Give me another right shoulder here. We might be onto something. It might be the call we were looking for. Oh, well, look at that. I just moved back, and what did I see? A green hammer staring at me. Whoa. And do we love hammers? Yes, we do. Could it be hammer time? Could it be hammer time? Could it be hammer time? We have the hammer. We're just waiting for trading above it. Mm. Got to be patient. It's very unusual day today, guys. Under any other normal circumstances I would have been in, we have to be just a little patient right now, even with the call. You have to be patient, which is why I drew this area of where the potential shoulder might be. Let me blow it up. To keep us safe, this is the area where the shoulder would be. And I'm so glad that I drew this area so that we would not be fooled. Wow. Possible hammer, but it failed. And a failed hammer is further bearish continuation. But this little move here, this little bitty move here, remember I told you, let's go back to the line chart. Wanted to see the bulls put in a little bit more effort. The hammer is considered failed when the price drops below it, like what it's doing now. A successful hammer, let's go to the playbook, shall we? Let us go to the playbook. Pull that up real quick. This is a failed hammer. And a failed hammer is further bullish continuation. Let's go to the playbook, guys. Aha! A green hammer. It's an A+ setup. Now, a green hammer, let's run it down. Occurs at the bottom of a downtrend. Check. The body can be green or sometimes red. Green is more bullish. We had that. The tail is at least twice the size of the real body. Check. And there should be a gap down from the close of the preceding candle to the opening of the hammer. We didn't quite get that. Confirmation is price trading above the close of the hammer candle. More confirmation is a green candle close above the hammer candle. Meaning, let me go ahead and show you what I mean by that. Meaning that if this candle would have closed green, more confirmation would have been a green candle close above the hammer candle. That's what I mean by that. Risk is the hammer candle itself. Okay. And we have beautiful examples of that, where you could have got in here for the continuation once it went up, or these normal circumstances, but this drop is not like today's drop. Okay. Another example of the hammer. Okay. You see that very explosive move right from the hammer. You see it here too, an explosive move right from the hammer. And that's not what we had. We had a drop. Another example of a hammer, red hammer, back to demand, green hammer, right on up. Variations of the hammer, and sometimes the hammer could be red. Beautiful red hammer here, and an area of demand, broke that area, right on up. Yet another example. And there are variations of the hammer. Let's show you here. Aha. Hangman variations. It's just like the hammer variations. So don't worry about the hangman part. But these are the same variations of a hammer. It's just a hangman when it occurs at the top of an uptrend. At the bottom of a downtrend, they're hammers. That's what we had there, guys. Now here it does appear to be coming back. But with 2 seconds left, we want to see a close above the hammer. Okay. But the bulls are here, guys. The bulls are here. But this is that head and shoulders that I showed you guys. And once we get to that, we don't know what the market is going to do at that area, of course. We just want to identify the area. But these are bulls. These are definitely bulls, guys. The bulls are back. The bulls are definitely back, guys. As well, we're at VWAP right now as well. VWAP temporarily acting as resistance. Can the stock price get over VWAP? Let us remain and see and be patient. Allow the market to force you to take another trade, guys. We don't have to be right. We just have to make money. And in order for us to do that, we need confirmation and continuation. This was definitely a beautiful hammer. And it started off failing, came back strong. And this was that close above, as I showed you before. But the continuation candle dropped. Therefore, we're still on the sidelines. There's nothing wrong with that. Aha, remember I said I want to see a little more build by the bulls, and here we have it. Okay, they're providing liquidity that could be used against them to take the market price even lower. Looking at another potential put, possibly. But there are bulls present. There are bulls very, very present, guys. There are bulls present. And there we go. There we go. I just personally right now just don't like it. Very strange action. Very strange action. So I don't quite have the confidence in a call right now. I do apologize, but I just don't have the confidence. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just calling out what we see from the market. However, the opportunity is absolutely there. Now, I would like a call above the 518 too. As that would take, if we look here on the daily chart over here to the right, that would take us from red on the day to green on the day, meaning all of the bears would then have to cover if we go green on today. But I just wasn't sure in this area, guys, which is why I did not recommend a call. Very strange action here. Still almost like a tug of war, because the bears know if the price gets above the 518.2 that they will all have to cover. So even in taking a call, we want to take a call where bears would be in trouble. Just like when we take puts where bulls would be in trouble. And if no one is in trouble, that means you are in trouble. And we don't want that. But again, like I said, it's very, very early. So please be patient. Don't allow the market to trick you. Sometimes you just got to know when to run. Sometimes you just have to know when to run. As for myself, I'm going to set alarms right now. I am going to set alarms right now, guys. Got an alarm set for 5:18:2. An alarm set for 5:16:8. Very glad we did not take that call. Very glad I was able to identify that this is unusual behavior. It was very easy to see, even from the examples that we have here. You very rarely see that big tail on the go-ahead candle. You see that? Very solid candle. Even with a red hammer, very solid candle. No bottom tail on the next one. Same thing here. Okay, we had an upper wick, no bottom tail. Same thing here. Very solid big candle on the next one. And that continued the uptrend. Another example, very solid candle off the hammer. And because I didn't see that, I did not recommend it. Ignore that. I was brushing down my keyboard. Okay. Not a problem. It's not going to be a long day today, guys. I actually just went to bed. It's 7 o'clock this morning. Set my alarm at 9 so I can get up and be here for the team. I just don't know what else I can do this morning, guys. I don't want to push it. We don't want to give any money back. But again, we just want to identify areas now where the bears would have to cover, where the bulls would have to cover. Set your alarms. Continue to be the snipers that we are. But I am going to end this live just a little bit early today. Now I will say you this though, because I am here. Let me see, 10, 11, 12. And I'm working from my home setup today, so I'm happy about that. Yesterday morning, I was stuck in a dealership for 4 hours, guys. $350 for oil change and to replace a couple bulbs. Unbelievable. But happy to be back in my home office. And so I'm gonna lay back down, no doubt. You know, I'm completely transparent with you guys. But I will get back up, inshallah, God willing, around 12:30 to look and see what's going on, or to see if any of these alarms have been set off. But looking even here at the 30-minute chart, let's go ahead and blow that up. Show you why I'm taking the position I'm taking. We are now in a state of indecision. The market is in a state of indecision. And that indecision is here and here. So if you notice, even the way our alarms lined up, we're looking for a breakout or a breakdown. We're waiting for a direction. We were able to make some great money. And so now it is just time to allow the market to do what the market is going to do. And if another trading opportunity does present itself, then let's look alive and be able to take it. But again, keep in mind, it's 517.2 is still a legitimate daily support level. And at this level, we do have very heavy bullish activity right now. So guys, I'm gonna go. Normally I take off and go get a cuppa, but right now I'm about to go get a nappa. And I will check back with you guys at 12:45. Thank you for joining me. Now, I promised you a good time. I couldn't promise you a long time. We definitely had a good time this morning. Wow. And just as I was thinking about walking away, it looks like my alarm is getting ready to get tripped. Googity Bob. Yep. But now let's see what happens. Yes, we did. We did. All right, she's bouncing. All right, guys, I'll check back with you. Please stay safe. Please look for a continuation candle. These are the bulls who would have to cover. Still a lot of time left in this candle. A lot of time left in this candle. That can go either way. A lot of time left in the candle. But it does seem now as this support area is turning into a resistance area. So let me go ahead and change the color at least before I go. Oh yeah, she's gone. And there was that liquidity that we spoke about. Let me pull it back up in the line chart. This was the move that we looked for when we took the trade out of the gate. And this is the exact same move that's taking the market down lower. The same exact same move. The bears allowed the bull to bring the price up in hopes of taking the market higher. And you can see that inverted head and shoulders right here. But as we always state, once the head and shoulders is complete, the market could continue in the direction it was going, or it could reverse and go right back. I thank you guys for tuning in, and I ask you to stay safe, and I look forward to seeing what happens today after lunch, and even more so towards the end of the day. It's going to be an exciting day. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Abdul Shabazz for some real change stock options trading journey with the Some Real Change team. We are definitely making some real change. Thanks for coming out, guys. I truly appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you guys just a little bit later. Please be safe. Don't force it. Be grateful and thankful for the money that we've made, because there are a lot of people right now who haven't made money and quite a few who've lost some. So let us be grateful for any time we're able to walk away with money from the market. Thanks for coming out. God bless you. And that's all for now.